Hi guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how not to install a window panel switch on a Peugeot 207. So I recently bought my first car, a Peugeot 207, and it had only done under 30,000 miles in the last 8 years, so it's safe to say she needed some TLC. So I was waiting for both control panels to be in my possession before I actually made this video, and the main driver's side control panel came today and I fitted both of them and I recorded the footage, to which I'll be showing you guys how to install it. Although funny enough, the first attempt didn't go very well. I tried doing the passenger side first, and when trying to unclip the clips I may have broke one, but it was okay. I was able to replace it with the new one. But that turned a easy 5-minute job into about a 4-5 hour job, because I had to remove all the door panel and then it started to rain. So it didn't go very well, but I learned from it. And then the second time, doing the driver's side, did it in about 5 minutes. Something I forgot to mention as well is I first tried taking it out. Like, I tried having a little play about with the door window switch panel thing, just to try and practice taking it out, so when doing the video to see if it went right. And that's when I was pulling on the window switch, I wasn't prying with the tool, I was prying with the tool, but I was being a bit forceful with it, and it got to a point where, like, one of the brackets holding it in that clips it actually snapped and pulled the panel off of the actual switch part of it all. So I had the panel out, but the actual switch was still in the door, and that's what made it so difficult into the long process. So I'll show you the easy clip first of how it should be done, and then I'll show you me struggling afterwards. Tools you'll need for a job like this is some prying tools and a T15 torque screwdriver.
Why is that timing? There we go. No, that's timing, so it was listening. There we go.
So before I show you just me prying away, I thought I'd show you on my old one where you want to be aiming, because it saves you just helplessly going prying around and risk breaking or snapping something that you don't want to be spending extra money on. But on the tool, there's these three, don't know how to describe it, but this is what sort of locks them in. It kind of clicks into place, but when prying you want to line it up under here when you do it and kind of push it in and then you want to lift it with your hand, as I'll show you in the video. But yeah, I thought I'd show you up close where you roughly want to be sort of aiming when prying the tool. So around there, and there.
few minutes later.
Why is it getting caught? Come on. Good girl. That's the one. And that comes out like that. So then once that's out, you just pull that and it pops straight out. You get your new piece. Place it on. If you try pressing it in, it won't work. So you have to push it in as you do it, and then it goes straight in. And then you can just be very gentle and place it back in. You get your screwdriver. I need to get the tip. Where is it? And then, just like before, just screw it straight in. Very easy, basic guide, and just me doing it, how to replace your window switches. Right, so I ordered a new window switch, like the whole panel thing. The new one's obviously a lot cleaner, but it turns out when looking at these switch parts, I don't know if you can see that, they're different, and I couldn't find a way to get this out. So the easiest thing to do is I just took the button off the one of the part that I got, the cleaner one, and I popped it onto the new one because the switch was exactly the same. So that looks a lot better. And now just got to reconstruct it all, put the cleaner stuff back in, and hopefully give it a test and see if the window works. So clipping it back in, bog standard easy, as long as you make sure you get it the right way around. You just slot it in the gap there, and it should just clip into place like that. Now we'll just test before putting the door panel back on, just to make sure it does work. So turn the car on. How do I flip this? I should get go. Car's on. Drop you there. Why is that ticking? There we go. Sweet, that works. We'll turn this off. Save the battery on it. So yeah, that's all clicked in, so at least we know it works. And start popping it all back together again. So when I was taking the door panel clips out, some of them stayed in, they're alright, and some, unfortunately, did break. So I thought, well, as some of them have broke, it would just be easier to just replace them all. So what I'm going to do is just replace it with these, and then they all have a nice fresh bunch in there before I pop them back on then. I'm using these clips because they're 9mm holes, and I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera there, but they're 9mm holes, so that's why we're going to. So slight change of plan. So originally I was going to use these 9mm ones, but I'm going to have to change it to these 8mm ones because I don't know if you can see, if it focuses, they're a lot thinner on this handle bit, whereas at the top of these they're quite thick, and these ones are too thick to fit into the slots of the holes for this door panel, so we're just gonna have to do these other ones instead, which are, I'll show you, these ones. If it focuses. Time lapse time. Ben, can you just have a look on your phone, see when it's supposed to stop raining?
Yep.
Because if this is a continuous thing, I'm just going to have to leave it.
It is going to stop raining. It says it's going to rain for the next hour.
Because for some reason, it decided to chuck it down. So I'm going to have to give it an hour or two, see if it calms down, and then come back out and do it again. So when trying to press the black pegs into the door panel, the panel into the car, sorry, they were just breaking a bit and they weren't the best. They were a bit weak and flimsy, and I resorted just using the old white clips that they came with naturally anyways. And 2 of them broke, so I only ended up using 5. But I did it in like a X pattern, so like 2 up here, 2 down there, and then 1 in the middle, just to keep it all secure. So at least it did a decent job until I can order some more of those. But yeah, I forgot to mention in the other videos when making it that I went back to the white clips, the original clips that the car came with, to fit in. But I'll show a picture on screen of how many clips there are. There should be 7, and where they're about located on the door panel. Right, second attempt. Now the rain's calmed down. That's in. Good, there we go. There we go, all clicking in nice. Right, do you mind just starting the car, Ben? Again, please.
You got the keys on it?
Yeah, just up there. Put that back in. Just to check. Thank you. So at least just double check these work. Perfect. Now we know the window works. Just check it goes down. Yeah. Perfect. When you want. Right, we'll screw these. Right, you can turn it off, Ben. Thank you.
Good.
That's the dirty bowl. We'll do that on the side, so then we can get it out easily. If I'm not mistaken, it's a T50. Shit, where did that go? So in typical Max fashion, when I was trying to put the screw in to the side of the door, somehow it didn't line up and it just flinged straight off. And yeah, my mate and I were looking for a good probably 5-10 minutes for that damn little screw, all because I couldn't put it in a straight line.
3 days later.
So, my mate Ben, legend, found the damn screw. Don't know how these things just go flying off. But ayo, it's a lesson, isn't it? Just don't do it again. Ah, there we go. Ooh, and that's another bit flying about. God. Right. At least now that door panel is back on, sorted, we can get in the car. Right, so now we've got the door panel back on, and we're out the wet now. We've just got the last little bit to do, which is the easiest part. Touch wood. But you just clip these parts back together. We can figure out which way it is. There we go. Be very gentle not to snap any of the bits. That's that. Then you just gotta plug the electrics back together, and then you just pop it in. Be very gentle because they clip back in, and there we go, all sorted. And then the final part, which I almost forgot, is just adding the last screw to fix the window switch panel, whatever it's called, into place so that it doesn't come out. And there you go, now that's nice and secure. I don't know if the camera gives it justice to how much of a difference like installing those new window switch panels actually make, because it just makes the car look so much cleaner. And I've tried to show a picture at the end of how manky my window switch panels were, because they were just very grim. There was something clearly on them and they'd just been used a lot and they just needed replacing. So doing that small change, it really gives the car like a fresher look. And it does need a good clean, a good hoover, etc. But even just doing one small step like replacing the window switch panels, it really can make a difference on the inside and the interior of the car. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video of me replacing my window switch panels the right and wrong way, I guess, of doing it. But yeah, hopefully it acts as like a good thorough tutorial of anyone who else has a Peugeot 207 on how to replace their window switch panels, or even just someone who stumbles across this video and just fancied watching it.